All right, so it's in neutral. And of the oil you gave me, you filled this up. I put that much in there. I see it on the stick. When I put it in drive, it doesn't go anywhere. If I put it in reverse, let me try different gears. Hold on. Yeah, nothing. It goes in second. Kinda. It sounds like it's grinding though. Reverse. If I step on it, but you can hear like a grinding or some type of screeching underneath. What's going down, everybody? It's Daryl, DWES Enterprise. Today we're going around the corner. Got to pick something up to work for today. So currently, both vehicles are down now. So, and I've been, pushing my jobs to the end of the week. So, can't wait no longer now. I can't wait, man. No. Oh, man. Alright, so I got a video of it, but DWES ENT is down. It dude did something. I gotta be something with the transmission. Gotta be, I'm assuming, but I was driving it yesterday just to make sure, because it still just didn't feel right. And it just won't go anywhere. Like, I got stuck in a parking lot. Put it in drive. And it just doesn't go. So turned off the vehicle, turned it back on, and it was fine. So I don't know what's wrong with it. So anyway, we headed over here to get a U-Haul van so I could put stuff in the from the old van into the U-Haul so I can work for today, because the other van needs lifter replacement and I don't want to mess it up anymore. So I got to get that taken care of though, because I don't want to keep doing a U-Haul van. Like, I got to do one today and then one for tomorrow and then possibly one for Monday and Tuesday. Or I wouldn't even, well, it just depends what dude says with the van. He's supposed to come in this morning, but I don't know. He'd be hella late all the time. I take it to a shop, and the shop was like, "Oh, we don't want to touch it. If somebody else already touched it, you better have him take care of it." All right, so we here. Let me log in and stuff and see what's going down. All right, y'all. So we got everything in this van. I'm trying to see if I could do my job from last week where I couldn't get the machine working. I'm trying to see if I could do that today or tomorrow. The other thing is weird is, like, for these vans, you can only rent them for one day on the, or yeah, for one day on the app. But I need it for tomorrow too, so I'm gonna see if I can extend it or if I can you know, or if I gotta switch all this crap out. Anyway, we almost there. Let's see what it do. It's just tiling grout. It's DWES for life. All right, y'all, so I'm not really talking in this video. You know, I don't even know how much I'm gonna be able to show you because I can't really be hung up on the machine for too long. The issue is I forgot to connect the hose. You see where I got the vacuum hose coming out of? I just have it draining. It's basically just fresh water, but it's the the unloader bypass hose. So when I stop pressing the trigger, water shoots out of it, and then I need it to go somewhere instead of inside of a U-Haul, and I get charged for it, and I gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I just kind of tied a bungee to it so it can kind of stay in place, let it run in this hose over there. When I'm pressing the trigger and I have water flowing through, it doesn't do it. But what happens is with a pressure regulator, it allows water to cycle. That way the pump doesn't get too hot. So if that didn't happen, the pump will get too hot and then you can't use it anymore. Or it like burns up and then I guess, yeah, you can't use it anymore, but you have to rebuild it. So this is like a safety. Usually what I do is I have that hose coming into here. So it's just cycling, you know, back into the tank. So the other thing on this job here, oh, sorry, the grout, you can't really tell until you really clean it, but you can see it right here, look. So it's been color sealed. So the original grout is brown and it was color sealed. You can see more right here. So that's why we see blotches in certain areas. But it gets dirt out. All right. right, let's go ahead and get started. So, like right now when I turn the machine on, it's gonna shoot out into that vacuum hose. So right now it's shooting out. There you go. So it's just like a little trickle, but I gotta get on it. It's DWES for life. Alright, I know it doesn't look like I did much, but I'll show you. You can see the difference. Let me get those edges in a minute, but so you can see they went right this way. They probably went this way first and then crossed over and went that way. So color seal, but either they didn't do a good job or it's coming off. You can see they didn't get, right here. Or it's coming off, one of the other two, you know what I'm saying? So the lighting is terrible here. Keep in mind, this is outdoor. Alright y'all, so I kind of had to rush at the end. Oh, I wouldn't say rush, but she said they had to leave by 12:45, so I finished right at like 12:42, and then just threw everything in the van. Now I'm out going to Home Depot because I need to get a hose clamp, and I didn't even bring tools, so I'm gonna need a screwdriver, I guess. That way I can fix my little situation with the unloader. But now that because I was thinking, I was like, oh, maybe I should put, this is what I was thinking the other day. I was like, maybe I should put that in, run that hose like into the waste tank, and then I have the auto dump, but it wouldn't even work. Actually, I should go a little further down. It wouldn't work because I saw how I ran out of water hella fast. But I was using 600 psi. I didn't want to go to the 800 like I usually would, just because of the situation with that water right there. I don't want to get any water in this van because I don't know if they'll be tripping. So I do have the hose clamp and everything back at home base, but I ain't going back over there because we're in Sunnyvale. It took 30 minutes to get over here to Foster City, and then we have to go to San Mateo. So I did contact my customer from last week. My lips are hella chapped or hella white because I keep licking them. I forgot my damn my lip chap. You know what I'm saying? That good old Carmex. But yeah, so the one from last week, I text and she said, we're out of town, just let yourself in, you're good to go. So we've cleaned for her many a times, maybe like 5 times already. Cool people, they trust in us, so shouldn't be no problem. I extended the van until tomorrow because I have a job tomorrow. The guy for our van, he was supposed to come at 10 a.m. This dude is terrible with time. he said, hey, I'll be there at 5 or at 4. Probably gonna be like later than 4, but he's never on time. It's fine if you do it a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? But damn, every single time. So yeah, so far so good. This worked as it should. I'm glad I was able to fix it because that pump was like $900, maybe like $1,000, because it's a standalone. So what that means is I could put it on a cart. It has its own motor, and I could use it as a pressure washer or whatever I need to. But I just put it in there because it can go. It's better than the Mighty one that was in there. It wasn't a Mighty one. I think it was a cat pump or something. But that one can only go up to 500 psi, and I was kind of like limited to what I can do with it. So this one's a lot better. It was an investment, and I should have never did it like that. I left it like that for 1.5 years because it was like December-ish 2023 when the DWES ENT van went down. So, or that's when I got it back. So yeah, that was dumb. I almost wasted $1,000 pretty much. It's probably more now. I gotta look, but yeah, so very happy about that. Just took a little effort, took a few days, couple days. So yeah, let me go up in here and get this hose and stuff and get to this next job. It's DWES for life, y'all. Peace. All right, y'all, so that's what I did for tonight. That way when you look through, you can't see nothing. I put it right there and on the back 2 windows. So Gotta protect my shit. Gotta make sure this mug is locked. Well, I think I want to do something else too, actually. But I'll lock it for now. I have like a motion sensor for our alarm system. I put them in each of our vehicles. I'm gonna put one in the back. So basically what happens is at night I set the alarm for our house to sleeping, and then you see those, oh hell, those up there. The one that's on an angle is the sensor. So if anybody gets in the van, the alarm in the house goes off, and then the other little flat thing is a siren. And then I have one that's in the back also, and I put them in each of our vehicles because I don't think I ever posted a video, but somebody, actually I posted in this one, or I don't know. I got a whole bunch of little stuff of what I did. Someone was in my van because we used to just leave our stuff unlocked. Like I learned from my other neighbor. But yeah, so I put one in, there's one in here, the little white thing. And then there's the siren in the back. So it's like that in each vehicle. So I'm gonna go put that in there. And then because we can't park here, here, I need to charge my car. So I put the cord, my extension cord going down, going like this, and I charge. And of course, dum-dum head in the back had to just take a picture. But I've been doing this for about a week now. So, so people can walk through. And then it just goes to the charger, or to the outlet. So I can't use this one anymore. This one will charge the car in 2 hours. It's not long enough. We would basically park the car here, and then I could plug this one in. So what I did, I found out that what do you call the plug, the charger cord or cable that the car came with, is the same one that they sell in Europe, or they have in Europe. So someone in the Facebook group was saying just to plug it into 220. So that's what we did. So this is 220 here. And it went from charging the car in 12 hours, it dropped it down to 5. And then, like I said, if I use that one has more amps. It charges the car in 2 hours. I'll show you that little sensor. And then I got a video on this too. I was trying to drive it and it didn't want to go nowhere. Look at our new thing. Look who's waiting. Yeah, so the motion sensors. So that was me just moving my hand. We have them in, each area. And then, like, we put them everywhere. So I got one facing forward, or, you know, to the front, one facing to the back, and then another siren. So these things actually can reach to the cars. So my idea was to buy a whole bunch of them. We got 2 in each van. We got one in the Mazda Speed. We got one in the new car. And then there's supposed to be a siren up here, but I didn't get to it. We don't need the motion, we just need the siren, because the siren's loud, but it's not like crazy loud. Like, it's not gonna, you know, I don't know, it'll deter, I guess, but it's not gonna make anybody like run out the house. And then we have another one right there. And then what I did, because I'll show you in the video, I guess, but we had our car here, the new car. I call it the new car, but it's the newest one. It's not new anymore. But we had it here. I think this van was in the driveway. DWES ENT was here. My Mazda Speed was there. My cameras, I had different cameras. They don't record 24/7, but someone was already in the van, and then a car was backing up, stopped here. They got out the car, took my pressure washer, my little handheld one, and then my battery, what do you call, my battery jumper, the little ones. And then try to steal the stereo, so the stereo mount is broken. I gotta fix that. But so what I did was I put a sensor there, and what happens is when somebody, it's on another, it's on on these lights. So when someone comes here, the lights come on, and we can set it to where we can get notifications in the house too. So I have that for there, and I was going to do it here, but where the hell am I going? But you know, we don't want to do too much more in this house. So yeah, so all I'm gonna do, this isn't set up anymore, but I'm gonna link it up in a second, and then all I will do is probably set it in the corner, so it's, you know, the angle. If someone was to come in this door, or there'd be movement over there, they go in that door, the alarm in the house will go off and I can wake up. So yeah, man, it's DWES for life.